You right there. Come outside. Yes, come outside. Your name is Joy. Your name is Joy. But I'm hearing Joy in the name of the spirit. Joy, 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 joy. Do you have anything to do with Joy? You know get. So, who is Joy to you? Nobody. Eh? Chill, you funky. Nobody is Joy to you. Have you heard the word joy before? Eh? Eh? Give a mic, give a mic. You have heard the word joy before?
Yes, sir.
Is this for no one? You have heard the word joy before?
This time for another one, no. Another one, no.
Things are happening, crazy things are happening.
Problem, another problem.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba and channel is called Acid Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Acid Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below. Let me know. Gang, man. Thank you guys for all your prayers and support because hey, yesterday's exam was something else. But we just thank God for victorious movements. Amen. Alright guys, so straight to today's topic. Today's topic is a part 2 of a video I posted a while back. You know, I did a video about married men being unhappy. So a lot of Kenyan men came out to cry out about how they just wake up and leave their family. One said, oh, 31st of August, he went to work and never came back. One said he left his wife and his 2 children with the house and just walked out and started another family. And I feel the women have responded. Okay, so I'm going to be attaching a clip. It's one of the best videos I've watched in a while. Like, you know, when people start having honest conversations. I was on live after I posted that married men video with Uche, Shegun, Ayanate. Like, if you have not watched our last live, that people were talking about issues, real issues. And I think one of the questions that was raised was about a widow that was dating per se. And then Uche was like, is it not better she just remarries? And then in the live session, I was telling them, not everybody wants to remarry. Like, I want you guys to listen to this clip because this clip is actually the embodiment of all the different things we're trying to talk about on that live session. And we'll talk after, okay?
I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all, all right? I love my husband. Like, I love that man to death. I love our relationship. I love what we have built together. I love being his wife. But if anything were to ever happen where we weren't together anymore, I would definitely not do this marriage again. I don't think people really understand the effort that goes into having a successful marriage. This is not easy. Do not believe that fairy tale that you see on TV. Just because you love each other does not mean your marriage is going to work. Love is not enough. It takes patience, understanding. It takes compassion. It takes consideration. It takes forgiveness. It takes selflessness. For the rest of my life, every decision I make, I have to think about how it's going to affect my husband. If you are not willing to have that level of consideration, do not get married. Now, me and my husband have been together for 13 years, married for 11. He knows me better than anyone else on this planet and vice versa. We're at a point where most of our communication is nonverbal. With all that being said, there's still times where he'll do something and I'm like, this don't know me at all. So after all the time and effort we put into learning one another, I'm supposed to turn around and go do that to someone else? Absolutely the fact. I'd much rather be single at that point. I do not understand how people have energy to do that a second time. And of course, this is not to discourage anyone from getting married. Like I said, I genuinely love being married to my husband. But please make sure you understand everything that goes into an actual marriage. Too many people get caught up in the idea of the beautiful wedding that they don't really consider everything that comes afterwards. Make sure you guys are having the difficult conversations beforehand. Make sure you know their stance on issues that you feel passionate about. I think part of the reason the divorce rate is so high right now is because people don't want to put in the work. They see couples on TV and social media and expect to be like that, when in actuality, you don't know what these people are going through behind closed doors. Real marriage is not all sunshine and rainbows. So if that's what you are looking for, do not get married.
All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this clip? Let's start with that one first because this particular lady has been married for 11 years. She has known her husband for 13 years. She says she loves this man. See, but if this thing should end, she's not doing it again. And I feel like a lot of married women share her thoughts. There are some people that have the energy to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, as often as they can. They just like that love, that marriage, not just love, but marriage itself. So I think Shafi Bello was asked about if she want to remarry, because I think she's past her 50s. And then she was telling the interviewer that she would like to be in love with somebody, maybe like a companion, somebody that she can be with, not necessarily marry. And people had different opinions. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section concerning that kind of situation. Like, are you somebody, this is going to be my question first before we go into some comments that this lady got. Are you somebody that is going to remarry? Okay, those that are already married, this is your question. Are you somebody that is going to remarry if, God forbid, anything happens to your marriage? Let's say divorce, let's say separation, or then even, God forbid, in the case of death. Okay, are you somebody that, see, if I finish this thing, nobody should even call me in terms of anything again? You know, those kind of things. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below concerning that. Okay, so let's read out some clips that she got. Somebody said, this is the realest thing I've heard in a long time. Fortunately, I have the energy for a second time around, as my first one didn't last too long. But I learned everything. I learned everything you were talking about, and it's going to work because of that. You're a queen, and your husband is incredibly blessed to have you, and I know you feel the same about him. Wow, nice comment. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The second comment said, if this ain't the truth, I promise that I say this to folks all the time. I freaking love my husband, but there is no way I would do this again. I would be exhausted. Also, to your point about them lies that are fairy tales, you all better heed the warning and know what you're willing to do. Marriage in for the selfish. This is true. If you're a selfish person, you like your own space, so that you don't come and add to the growing number of people. You know, the video I did where Daisy, we're talking about the growing number of divorce and can be the issue. This is that people are not hanging on strong. Is it that people no longer want to marry? Is it that, like, we're trying to process a lot of different things that could be the issue? And one of it is maybe some people don't even have the full picture as to the amount of sacrifice they need to make. Okay, another comment that she got was this: honey, we are at 7 years and we both laugh at the fact that if our premarital counseling wasn't free, we would sue for a refund. Marriage is wonderful and work, and I completely agree. If anything goes down, I'm definitely not doing this again. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So she's saying, if that the marriage counseling that you get before you enter, if it wasn't free, that she will sue for a refund. Because I think this is one of the things I was just at this. I said, the thing with counseling is it doesn't give you the whole picture. And if people are being realistic, right now it's not even the time to say, if you pass like this, it will work. If you do like this, it will work. There's no formula. There's no formula unless the both of you are marrying the same person. Unless it's the ex-wife that is probably giving you the same advice. But the truth is, as long as you're not the ex-wife yourself, you're going to bring a different character and he's going to have a different response. So even if it's the same husband, there's no formula. So what exactly can we say? That's why at some point I was telling you guys that, see, I'm at the point where anything your eyes see, take, because I don't even have any advice. I'm not even, normally I don't advise people concerning all those things. It's anything your eyes see, take. I really pity marriage counselors at this point, because it is just tough. Every day you're having different issues that probably you did not even consider when you were advising this couple. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So as to what we're discussing, would you want to marry a second time? So if you're somebody that your marriage didn't work, would you want to give it a go? You know, sometimes people are very open to, okay, I want to remarry. And then some people have the fear of, what if this second one doesn't work? Because the moment the second one doesn't work, it seems like you have a problem. You understand? So if this second one doesn't work, it's on me. And I feel like with the second one, people are using like 50% energy to go in. Sometimes people don't even really, you're just jumping from one to the next. But then there are people that you look at and you're like, this person is just strong. Anderson Cooper, the CNN news broadcaster, I think he used to work there, or he's still working there. I think he used to work there. So you know, he's the son of Gloria Vanderbilt, for those of you that like follow these news things. See, if there's one video I always go back to watch, is that report where he did of his mother, you know, her dying wishes, and the kind of memoir he did of his mother that is on YouTube. I go back and I watch it, and he kept wondering, because this woman was always in love. Like, if this love does not work, she's on to the next. Like, she doesn't even have that. And then I keep watching and I'm like, what amount of faith, as much as you can see it in a different light, it takes a certain amount of belief in love itself for somebody to keep trying. to this extent. And that's why one of the analogies we can use for that, or Elizabeth Taylor, or I think some of them that kept remarrying, is Ehi. You have a Nigerian celebrity that I used to gist with my friends. I say, God, even if souls are perishing, Ehi, CEO say of it, she's always in love. Leave this thing. Nigeria can be on fire and he will find love. I have this thing like, at first, people would, yes, clown you for always going from one relationship to the other. But because of that particular memoir I watched, I started to see things on the bright side. Like, maybe she's just somebody that is lucky. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because if you keep looking at the world in that eye, maybe we'll see different like positives in a negative, so to speak. It's always tricky, especially for those that are widows. Even when people want you to marry again, people are always watching for who you marry again. People are always solving maths on your relationship with the new person. People are always drawing graph to see if you were dating him when your husband was alive. People are always trying to see, like, if this person was in the picture. If you like, there are different things that happen, especially when, because this particular angle we are coming through is for the lady. So now let's even tie it to the former video where we did about married men being unhappy, standing up and going out. That's why I said people should do burial. He has been missing. He stood up and left the house for 2-3 years. Do a burial so that you can remarry. Because we have people that disappear for 8 years and stroll back. Stroll back to what? How would you have closure? Imagine if this lady that you left in the house, Oga, all those people that were leaving people, standing up and leaving, imagine if she remarried. So where are you coming back to? It's weird. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. From both angles, realistically, the women have more to lose. Let's not lie. The women have more to lose. So you can see that her angle is not, I'm going to leave if things don't work out. Her angle is, if something should happen to this, I'm not doing it again. From the men, their angle is, if I'm not happy, I'm not this, I walk out. Do you understand? These are two different angles. Because society, structure, heritage, or whatever factor, the woman is on the losing side. That's fine. It's not a feminist movement thing. It's not. It's just the way nature is. Because a man can wake up and leave his children. A woman cannot do that. She can't wake up and leave her children and just walk out and start a new family. You know, those kind of weird things. There are those unicorn women that do it too. There are those ones that are egbe wagers that do it. But in reality, not many women can do that. Okay, so most times they wait, even if the marriage has nothing left, it's hanging on thread. Best thing, most times they can ask, okay, can we try counseling? Can we try this? Can we try this? Because if you're not happy, unlike a man that say, I'm not happy, I stand up and go. For a woman, there's a lot that will just shall keep you. You in your unhappiness, you have to still stay there. So they are now saying that, oh, if he gets to the point that this unhappiness tries us and then we mutually decide to let it go, that me, I'm not doing it again. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because this topic is this is the kind of topic I want to be hearing. Like people saying reality kind of things, according to Portable. These are realities. We should not always be talking about pay me money, my relationship, they must give me money, all those kind of weird angles. I feel like these are angles where women that are separated, divorced, and widowed, they can have like a say as to do they reason it. Because me, one of the suggestions I gave on the live stream was, if you have children, I personally would advise you not to remarry if you have children. And also, secondly, it depends on the age of those children. I know it's going to be tough. That's one of the reasons why I always say, try to find work. I don't like sitting on the fence in certain issues. I'd rather be wrong or you have a contrary opinion than for me to say, do what your mind is. I mean, normally if it's marriage, yes, but this kind of situation. Why? Because, especially if you have a daughter. If you have a daughter, for you to go and bring another man, it's weird though. Remember, there's one Hollywood actor that wants to divorce his ex-wife, but he wants to keep the ex-wife's daughter as part of, like, why? Why would you want to keep her daughter? Is it your daughter? Do you get that kind of thing? It's weird, you know. The next one will be, even if the children are big, if you want to remarry, please make sure that the two children like the person genuinely. They don't feel forced because you're unhappy or you use emotional blackmail to blackmail them into allowing you to date somebody or to marry somebody. Don't do that. Show the children, before you even bring the guy physically to meet the children, let your children be comfortable. Let them hear the person's voice. Let them see the person's picture. Don't ambush them. Don't say, talk to my son, talk to my daughter. All those nonsense people say, don't do that. Have your relation, but make sure that your big children, teenagers, adults, whatever, make sure that they like this person enough to trust this person with their mother. Why? Because children have very strong instincts. They're not like you, that maybe love has clouded your instinct. Because we have situations whereby single mothers enter a relationship that looks fantastic and they end up they will suffer a lot of domestic violence and co. So sometimes going the second time, even after a bad situation, doesn't mean the next one will be good. That's why we have to also be very patient and very careful. I know you want to pepper your ex, but be very careful and be very patient. Do you understand? And that's for those that have children. Those of you that do not have children, it's also very important for you to know, because wherever you're going to, if you decide that, okay, is this next person I want to meet, that I want to have children with, be careful, because it's better you just experience a bad relationship on your own than for you to bring children with somebody that you don't see a future with. Do you understand? It's tricky. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Case in point, what's this guy's name? Jeff Bezos' ex-wife got a killing, remarried a school teacher in a short time, and now she has divorced the guy. Do you get? Hopefully, she had a very fantastic prenup. If not, the guy will make a killing from her money that she made from Jeff Bezos, because it becomes a circle. Me personally, I didn't think she needed to remarry. She should have just dated. But I feel like people just have this, we cannot fault people for having this, how would I say, hope for love. You know, people are very hopeful. When you keep faulting them for having a good trait, a seemingly good trait, it's not a good thing. No, me personally, I don't think it's a good thing. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If somebody is optimistic, whether she's a widow, whether she's divorced, and she's optimistic that she can find love, the best you can do is to properly advise her and guide her. Tell her, you know, but don't tell her not to find the love. If you don't want to go back second time, it's fine. Do you get? We can have different opinions in the comment section. Some people might want to go back second time. Some people might not want to. It's beautiful. It's fine. But that's, for me, it's just the beauty of opinions. Do you understand? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's wonderful to have people openly make these discussions that will affect our lives. And what do you think about it? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment. And if you have not already, make sure to subscribe. I remain your girl, Asi Darling. Please check out my other videos. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.